differences between two individuals who only care about themselves and those around them could be obvious. The two individuals, it doesn't matter what skin color, race, ethnicity, nationality, and such more they are, all that matters is that they can point out at least one or three things that is different from what they have or what they are, or from who they are. If these individuals are knowledgeable, of course they'll understand each other. They'll understand their differences, which will lead to a peaceful path. But if these individuals lack knowledge, they will simply misunderstand everything, and that simple difference between the two of them could lead to a path of violence, or at least a similar path of violence. Not trying to exaggerate the definition of violence entirely. Simply, as I am putting, the differences between two or more individuals, depending on who they are, could lead to either a peaceful act between each other or a violent act between each other. What about similarities? Even that could lead to a path of peace and violence. Some people just don't like having other people who are almost exactly like them. It's an exact mirror of who they are. And sometimes what you see in the mirror isn't something you really enjoy looking at, if that makes sense. It's crazy how no matter the life form, no matter what biological being out there, they will always all be similar to each other. Differences are created simply because of culture. And the more intelligent we get, the more we understand, but the problem is that intelligence can only be achieved by those of higher power. Let's just say that not everyone's going to be knowledgeable. Differences can also be made biologically, things that we cannot reverse. But if those things are forced to be changed in any way, it could lead to unbalancement. What I'm simply trying to imply here is that the reasons why this world failed at its resistance is because it doesn't have knowledge of everybody around them. The survivors of the conflict between those of peace and violence would be completely unprepared for what came soon after: extinction. No matter how hard they try to work together, they would never understand each other, which would lead to their attacks, their attempts of survival to most likely fail. It's sad, really. It's poetry in a way, if that does make sense, at least. It makes me sad seeing people, groups of people, trying to find a solution to everything without teamwork. It's as if it's just all for one. There's no sides, apparently. It's as if they don't see a purpose to them working together, even though there is. It's to survive together, to protect what remains of this world. But no, of course not. I shall find my way, as the world of wonders slowly falls apart. 'Cause at this point, what's the point of complaining if I can simply just walk and think to myself? Honestly, I probably just recorded this to simply show off. To simply, I don't know, speak.